the chaos of the game, they break it down. Talking trash, cracking jokes, they own this town. PGN podcast, they're on the prowl. Sports and nonsense, they wears a crown. PGN podcast, oh, you can't look away. Stats and laughs, yeah, they sing your day. From the field to the mic, they always slay. PGN podcast, here now.
What up, PGN Podcast, episode 122. Jesus, 122, what the fuck?
Yep.
We're here on a fucking beautiful Sunday. Had some fun today, went to the batting cages for all this bullshit. But yeah, how was your week?
It was good, just doing some shit, starting some new podcasts, talking to people, getting some shit done. And really, same shit, boring.
Got a Star Wars podcast now, man. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Got wrestling. The fuck else you gonna do, man?
I don't know, man. The grind never stops. People gotta hear about these shit somewhere.
Yeah, word. That's dope. That's dope, though. But yeah, man, your week was boring, you said?
Yeah, it's always boring. School's about to wrap up, so
yeah.
That's about it.
Yep, same shit for me. Boring, gym, work. That's about it. But yeah, man, let's get to this podcast, get to these topics.
All right. We have Game 7 today. The Cavs versus the Detroit Pistons. After the Cavs had a chance. They stole Game 5. They had a chance to go to their home and take this game. Donovan Mitchell did not show up. I was going to blame Harden. Harden had 20 points. Mitchell only had 16, bro. That's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough. And it's never enough from those two. Honestly, if they lose the series, I would think about moving on from one of them, honestly. Like, this team isn't...
Harden or Mitchell?
Or Mitchell, yeah. You got to make a decision now. They're showing that they can't get the job done in the biggest of moments. So it sucks, but you got all these players, but nothing ever amounts to it. You had a home game and you came out played that pathetic. And like you said, they can't rebound to save their goddamn lives. And Jalen Duren's still playing bad and you guys still lost?
Well, he played good last game. He played good.
Yeah.
He played a little more tougher. But probably the unsung hero on the Pistons is Paul Reed, man. He's been playing crazy.
Mm-hmm.
He's giving them very valuable minutes. They found a guy. He came in late, I think, in game, was it 5 or 4? I think it was game 4. They put in the guy Sasser, and he scored some points off the bench late in the game, and they're putting him in now for more offense because at least I would say with Bickerstaff, he's noticing that they can't score. So he's like, all right, Cade needs help. So he's putting more scorers on the floor than he is defenders. And it's helping. He's starting Jenkins now. Jenkins was one of the main guys off the bench. He has them starting now to add more firepower. And I think it helped because it's not putting pressure on Cade and it's not putting pressure on Tobias Harris to have to be the second scorer. Because we know that guy, you can't count on him. He goes in the category of Harden and fucking Mitchell. Like, you can't count on him either. Even though he's had, I think it was 5 or 6 20-point games in a row. I think the first time he's done that in his career. So, but, like I said, I don't think you can count on Tobias as your second scorer. So you have to have your primary scorer, Cade, and then everybody else kind of chip in here and there to help out. You can't just have 2 guys put up 30 because Tobias can't do that.
No.
Yeah, but the Cavs they dropped the ball, man. That was bad.
Yeah.
They had that chance. They should have won it at home. And I think Harden had 23, Mitchell had 19, but it was it didn't do nothing.
Impressive. Yeah.
It didn't do nothing. I don't know what they got going on over there. They fired Bickerstaff and hired Kenny Atkinson. thinking that would change things, and it's not looking like much. I mean, I gotta say, Harden won one game. He had 31 points.
Hmm.
He won them that one. I think game 5. He won.
5. Yep.
Yeah, so he showed up a couple times, but I don't know, man. I just think that there's like in the playoffs, right? When you're a superstar, and Harden, he's a good passer. You know what I'm saying? And I think sometimes he'll like I've noticed sometimes he'll go in the lane and it's like, yo, float it. And then he'll try to like throw a pass to Mobley or Allen. And it's like, bro, just float it. Just take over the game, man. It's just like he's dribbling and he'll get in and he'll pass to Mitchell. He'll throw like a quick pass to Struce. And it's
Yep.
like, dude, pull up. Just pull up.
Yep.
Take it over. Drop 40. Like, do it. And it's like I don't think he's built for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, even in his prime, yeah, they say he ran through, he ran to the Thunder, he ran into Golden State, he ran to the Spurs, and but it's like another guy we mentioned last week, Shea. Where's his playoff game? That's like, oh shit, he dropped 50, he dropped 40. Where's
Yep.
Harden's game where he just took over the game? And this is
Yep.
one of the guys they go top 5 shooting guard of all time.
All time.
Jordan, Kobe, Wade, him, Iverson, like, or whoever you want to put, but he's in the top 5. He's won the MVP. He averaged 35 points a game one year. Like,
Yep.
where is your signature playoff victory, man? Like, Brunson has had 20 times more of the playoff moments than this guy. It's like, how is that even possible? Supposedly everybody's shitting on Brunson. He's 5'11", he's 6 foot, he
Yeah.
can't do this, he can't do that. But the man got 24, 25, 30-point games in the playoffs. He's only been in the playoffs 3 years.
Yes. Yep.
Like, why is it harder to have a 25, 20? You've been in the playoffs since the Thunder. What was that, 2011?
Yep.
This has been 13, 14 years in the playoffs, and how many 30-point games you have? 8? Like, what? That's crazy. How does Brunson have triple the fucking 30-point games you have? He's only been in the playoffs 3 years. Like, come on, man. And it's like, do you move on? Like, they really try to make an upgrade. They traded Garland, who was a good point guard for them, all-star point guard for them. They try to upgrade with Harden.
Yep.
But the thing is this, like, this is another thing that I was saying at the trade deadline. The Knicks were ready to trade for Giannis, and Brunson was the one, and not just Brunson, but the team was like, dude, we've been together 1 year. Give us a fucking chance. Holy shit. And I think a lot of teams, they do that. They lose like a playoff series, and it's like, all right, time to get rid of the coach. Time to get rid of the star player. And it's like, dude, let these guys play 3-4 years together, dude. Like,
Yeah.
look at the Thunder. They've been playing together. When they were asked, when Shea was just coming into his own, who they added? Hartenstein, maybe? They maybe drafted Jalen Williams. They added Chet, but like they didn't really change the core of their team.
No.
They stayed with those guys. They added 3-point shooters, they added defenders, here and there, but they didn't make any huge changes. You know what I mean? It's like, I know we need a win now culture, but it's like you gotta chill.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, if they lose this game, they at least took the Pistons to 7.
Yep.
Maybe have them play another year together, see where it goes. But you gotta remember, this is Harden's 17th year.
Yeah, he's getting up there.
He's getting up there. How long can you count on him to be healthy and play fucking 82 games, another 82 games next year? Do you start load managing him? What do? You know what I mean? Do you bring another point guard, to kind of have them split the minutes up? So it's a decision they have to make if they lose. But I think they're gonna lose. I think Pistons are gonna win this.
Yeah.
I think they took their heart last game.
Yeah, that was tough.
And now you're going back to Detroit, Game 7.
This place
K's
gonna be
gonna,
rocking.
K's gonna look to drop 50 today. Like he's gonna go out. One thing with Cade, I have to give Cade one thing. He's gonna go out on a sword. He's gonna
Yep.
shoot the 3. He's gonna try and take over. He's like the opposite of Harden. He's like, dude, Game 7 Detroit, I ain't gonna lose this shit. You know what I mean? So You gotta have that get out my way gene. Yeah, get out my way.
Yo, he's gonna go nuts. And like the thing that hurts is that Mitchell has proved Shaq right about him. He's like, yo, you're a great player, but you're not that guy. And I
Mhm.
think a lot of times his play proves it. It's like you'll have 43 points, but it's not impactful. Like it's like how does that
Yeah,
happen? And you still don't win the game. It's
yeah,
like last year, game two, 45 points, you still lose the game because you can't rebound and you let Halliburton do this. Now this year you have game six, you scoring 19 points. It's like, yo, you're supposed to be the franchise player. Harden is here to be your help. And Harden played
yeah.
better than you. It's like, dog, you're a good player, but you're a number two, number three type guy. And I think when
I think.
Cavs, what?
Go ahead. Go finish it.
No, I was
Finish
gonna
your
say
point.
Cavs are. I think Cavs need to realize that, and that's why like they might have to like bring someone else in, or because like he just can't be your number one guy. He just doesn't look like number one guy anymore.
I think the thing now with Mitchell, the most now that I see, I feel like in Utah he attacked the rim more.
Hmm.
It's just we're in a league now where it's settling for threes,
Oh my god.
and I gotta give Tibbs one thing with the Knicks. His one issue was not playing the bench, but Tibbs taught the Knicks how to score in the paint. If you see
Yes.
the Knicks win, it was like when they beat the Sixers, yeah, you saw all them threes go knocked down, but they had 38, 40 points in the paint
To the
at
bench.
halftime.
Yep.
They attacked the paint because in a league where people are shooting threes and they're going 17 or not even 17, they're going 11 for 40, and you're making layup, 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 you're chipping away. So yeah, they may hit 15 threes, but they miss fucking 23s.
Yep.
And while they're missing, you're making layups.
Layups.
You're
Yep.
making floaters. You're getting putbacks. And it's chipping away, is eating at their soul. So it's like I think Mitchell sometimes has to attack the rim a little more. And sometimes he settles for threes a lot, man. And his threes be off sometimes. He's like, yeah, he's
He's-
bricking them. And I'm
I'm
like,
like, why are you fading with your three? Like his shot is like it's like he jumps in the air and still fades to the
yeah,
left. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Like,
yeah. And in the last game, he's breaking the threes. I'm like, attack the rim, get fouled, go to the free throw line, slow the game down. Pistons go on a 15-7, a 15-2 run. Slow the game down, attack the rim, get at the free throw line. It's like, I don't know, dude. And it's like we're getting in a time where like coaches are babying the star player.
yeah,
So you're not gonna have a Pat Riley, you're not gonna have a Phil Jackson, you're not gonna have these guys that are gonna get in the star player's face and be like, listen here, attack the fucking rim, let's fucking go. They'll be like, come on, guys. Like, you see these guys in the huddle a lot of times, and it's like, come on, guys, play harder, play deep. I don't hear no strategy going on. I just hear, come on, guys, you could do this, play harder. They're out hustling you. What is that? Say some
that's the
strategy,
same
guys.
thing.
Moby's killing you on the boards, or whatever. Duran's killing you on the boards. Get in the paint, box out more. Mitchell, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna put you more on this guy because you defend him better. Like I don't hear none of that shit. And it's like, and if you do, the star players argue back. What do
Yeah,
you fuck you mean? Fuck out of here. I'm getting paid $20 million a year. Suck my dick, bitch. And you're like, dude, like one thing. What do you got to say with Brunson? He at least I think he knows that 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 Jiminy Cricket on his shoulder is his dad.
yes,
You know, so he tells the Knicks, keep my dad here. Even if you change the coaches, my dad has to be here. Cause my dad has to be there to be like, listen, bitch, fuck you doing, nigga? Get in the fucking paint. He's gonna be like, all right, dad. You know what I'm saying? Where Mike Brown's telling him he might not listen.
no,
So at least Brunson has the wherewithal to be like, keep a guy here to keep me accountable. You know what I mean? You have to have the guy. Kobe needed Phil.
yeah,
Jordan needed Phil. These guys
yeah,
needed these guys to get in their face. At the end of the day, look at the Heat, right? The
yeah,
Heat, they may never have a star. Their star is Bam Adebayo. He's all right, dude.
yep,
But then all of a sudden you have this guy Mitchell, number 45. He's hitting shots. Tyler Hero, this guy Max Juice came from the Heat. You know, the Heat find these guys to play in their system because Pat Riley and Spoelstra holds everyone accountable.
Yep.
And they find these. It'd be an 8th guy off the bench. He drops 18 points in the playoff game. You're like, where the fuck does this guy come from? But that's the way, dude. They said that fucking when Shaq got there, Pat Riley was like, I need you at 2% body fat. He's like, excuse me? What the fuck is you talking about? That's why Shaq didn't last long on that team, because Shaq is the type of dude that he's gonna eat. When the off season comes, he's eating burgers. He's at a party. He's DJing. He's fucking doing whatever he wants. Pat Riley needs you in the gym in the off season. So what did Shaq last there? 2-3 years? He was gone. He couldn't.
Break it down.
Yeah, break it down. But you can't. He don't want to be told what to do.
Yep.
They mentioned that LeBron, they took his cookies. That's a big story. He was like, I'm out of here. Because LeBron can't be controlled.
No.
He's one of those players that you can't tell him what to do. Only reason why LeBron gets away with it than other players is that LeBron's a basketball savant.
Yes.
So LeBron could be like, a guy in the huddle will be like, yo, do this play. LeBron's like, yeah, okay. Then they go on the court, and he's like, listen, you're going to go in the corner, and you're going to stand there. I'm going to drive. You're going to pass it to Corver, and he's going to shoot the 3. And then it works. So, that's the difference. You know what I mean? Like, LeBron get away with it. Not these guys aren't basketball savants. They ain't going to get away with it.
No.
They're going to look stupid. So we'll see what happens. I got the Pistons game 7.
I think I have the Pistons game 7. I think I picked the Pistons in this series too.
Yeah, we did. We picked all the favorites. We picked Pistons, Spurs, Knicks, and we picked Thunder. So I feel like this round was more easier to pick than the first round.
No real upset.
This was gonna be harder to pick between Spurs and Thunder and Knicks, and I think most likely the Pistons. We don't know yet.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna be harder to kind of pick.
Yep.
And we'll see what happens, man. I don't want to get ahead of myself and say. Speaking about the Pistons and Knicks right now.
No.
I've been saying this since the fucking playoffs started. I don't want to see the Pistons. I don't want it. I'm cheering for the Cavs. Seriously, I'm cheering for the Cavs. I don't want to see the Pistons, dude. I don't.
I'm not gonna lie. You guys look like the better team right now. The only thing is that they're going to have home court advantage, but I feel like the way the Knicks are playing right now, they're a dangerous team for anyone. You guys are getting shots. Like that game, what was it, game 5 or game 6 against the Phillies? Like, that game was over in first quarter. Like, I was like, there's no reason to watch this game. You got Deuce hitting 6 threes. Like, I was like, this is just, I know you were watching this like, yo, this is it. I'm like, yo, like, Detroit, I don't know if they have enough firepower to go against that if the Knicks are clicking like that. And like we said, they're running through offense through Katt. Katt had like 9 assists in the first quarter. Just diamond. That's what he should be doing. We said this. Why are you not running your offense through Katt? It makes the most sense.
Yeah. It's running the offense through both guys, because Katt's passing, and then Brunson goes ISO for 2-3 plays. You don't know what the fuck to do. You're like, wait, do we guard Katt? Do we stop the pass? And then Brunson's going to the paint and layup. He's layup, fade away. You're like, shit, what the fuck is going on here? I don't know what to do right now. You're throwing everybody off. And I'm glad that in the Hawks series, when they went down 2-1, they needed that.
Yes.
They needed that, because Mike Brown's like, bruh. And Katt said that he's the one that went to him, was like, dude, you have to go through me. And at least Mike Brown was like, okay, we'll try it.
Yes.
What are you going to do? We're down 2-1. Let's try it. Let's see if it works. And it worked. It's been working since.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And it's like, it works with Katt too, because Katt's sitting there with the ball, and then it's like, you got to also watch Katt. He might put up a 3. He might go around you, so that you're doing that, and then boom, he passes. Boom, layup. You're like, fuck. Like, you're putting the defense in a vice grip with this. So I know everybody's telling me, I'm telling you, everyone's telling me, y'all guys are good. Don't worry about the Pistons. It ain't just you and fucking Kofi telling me this. It's everybody like, calm down. You're good. The Pistons ain't all this. Their offense kind of sucks. The Knicks, they got it. You know what I mean? But me, I'm just, you can see I'm also jaded.
Yes, I get it.
I gotta see. We're up by 40, and I'm like, dude, Until that shit says 0, I'm not believing this shit.
I
You know what I
totally
mean?
get it. I
And
get it.
this is the best I've seen the Knicks play ever in my lifetime. Like, come on, they have a 25-point differential right now in their wins. That's insane. That's like, this is the most in NBA history. So not even like you're not seeing the best of the Knicks. You might be seeing the best of the best right now of all
Yeah.
time.
Yes.
Crazy,
Yep.
crazy. So we'll see what happens.
And the only thing is, when we'll move on from stuff, is that the Pistons, they're probably that team that beats them in the regular season, but then now it's Eastern Conference Finals. You guys have more experience than them. K's never been here. Like, those things just play into like the Knicks factor. So I'm like, I'll give you guys a little bit of that edge over the Pistons. But we'll be here to review that. And of course, we got to move on. Western Conference Finals. Spurs finish off the Timberwolves, and now they will face in a highly anticipated matchup against OKC. And I know OKC fans were killing us because now Shea is the 2-time MVP. But our point still stays the same. We need to see something in the playoffs. This is you versus Wemby now. It's you versus Wemby. Listen, that foul baiting shit you doing, it's still there. We still don't like it. But now this is the time to see what you guys really made up. So what do you have to think about it?
Great series. I think it's gonna be a great series. It's gonna be must-watch TV. It's gonna
Mm-hmm.
be fun. Wemby is, slowly become my favorite player in the league right now because he has he's the one, like, bro, in the All-Star game, he was the one that turned that shit up.
Mm-hmm.
Because when they were fucking losing, he was pissed.
Yes.
He was like, "Come on, man!" And they're like, "Yo, what the fuck is the All-Star game? Do relax." He has that "I want to win" motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And I think this series he's gonna go crazy. You know,
Yes.
number one, you picked Shea over him. He's pissed at
Mhm.
that. Number two, for some reason, he has it out for Chet. He don't like
Yes.
him.
Nope.
And they showed us a thing. I think it was a college uh Olympics type shit. Where Chet was on the USA team and Wemby was in a France team. Wemby was like 17, 16 years old, and they lost to Chet, and Wemby was like crying. And they said since then, Wemby supposedly behind the scenes, Wemby was like, I want that motherfucker at 16, 17 years old.
Yeah.
He said, I want Chet. I'm gonna see him in the NBA and I'm gonna fuck him up.
Yep.
So he's going into this like I'm gonna destroy both these motherfuckers. You're gonna see another animal. You might see 15 blocks tomorrow. you might see some shit tomorrow. You might see him dunk the ball like 8 times in a row type shit.
Yep.
Like
On Chet.
he's gonna try and go crazy. Um, I'm excited to see this. I think he's gonna go 7.
Yeah.
You know, I just think that I picked before the playoffs. Remember I told you I said Spurs and Knicks.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna stick to this my pick. I'm not gonna try and switch. The Spurs, I'm still picking the Spurs, but let's keep it real. OKC has not lost in the playoffs yet. 2 sweeps in a
Yeah.
row. They're dominant on defense. They've been great defensively all year, and you already know in the playoffs, defense gets better. So their defense is even better in the playoffs. That Lakers series was a cakewalk to them. They were like, I don't think they were trying that in that series. You know, but they got tall defenders for shade. They got Vassell. They got
Yes.
Stephon Castle. They got guys to get up on him. Stephon Castle. It's another guy people don't mention as much. He's another guy. He's a perfect teammate for Wemby because he has the same attitude. He has the same attitude. He's looking to fucking take your head off. So he's gonna compete. So definitely as a matchup we're gonna see. I think you're gonna see Castle's probably gonna be like, I want him. Give
Yep.
me Shea. I want him. The whole series. So it's gonna be a tough series. It's gonna be great. I'm ready to see this. I'm ready to see this tomorrow.
And the thing is, back to your Wemby Chet point. Chet won a championship, so now Wemby's even more mad about that shit because now people's like, "Oh, see, Chet let his team," and Wemby's like, "Oh, all right." So that's just adding on to the pure bent up hatred he already has that motherfucker because he saw that motherfucker win championship. I know Wemby was doing, so he went to the monks. He did all these working with hockey.
That shit worked.
Yes,
That
that's
monk
what
shit
that's
worked. He hasn't. He got hurt a little bit this year, but this has been his healthiest
healthiest. Yep.
he's been. And yeah, he's that shit worked, bro. And I think it put Wemby at a stage mindset at an even key. That's what monks teach you.
Yep.
Say that the Jedi mind state. Like even if you're in the worst situation, your level got to be here. You can't
Yeah.
get scared and you can't get mad.
Yep.
You got to be here.
Keep
Um,
level. Yep.
yeah. So I think it definitely helped him this year.
The only thing I'm worried about is the J Dub. How is he gonna be like? Because now, you were facing the Lakers, you were facing teams that you didn't really need him for. You're gonna need him this season, this series. And my thing is, he hasn't played basketball in a long time. He's gonna have a lot of rust to come back from, and then it's like you're gonna have to micromanage his minutes. So that could be their biggest fault right now is a J Dub injury. Because if you bring him back too early, he can get hurt again. Hamstrings we all know hamstrings are those type of injuries. They linger. And he's had hamstrings before. So, like, that's the only thing where I'm like, Spurs need to attack this now. Like, if you want to win this series, attack the J-Dub injury because that's their second best player, and he hasn't been right for a while now.
I mean, you could limit his minutes if you really want to because A.J. Mitchell's been great this playoffs. They got Isaiah Joe. They got, man, they're deep, bro. Jared McCain.
Kane is hitting those threes against the Lakers, bro. I was like, okay.
They got players where they could be like, you know what, Jalen, we're gonna see how it goes. Let's play you 15 minutes the first game, 15 minutes second game. If we go down 2-0, then we gotta start ramping up your minutes.
Yes.
But they're gonna play it because at this point it's proven to work. AJ Mitchell starting. He's doing this thing. Isaiah Joe, Jared McCain, Alex Caruso. It's been working with these guys. So, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If you it's a long series, so you could adjust mid-series, mid-game. You figure it out. So, see where it goes, man. Definitely gonna be a great series.
I know we didn't talk about them, but what do the Timberwolves do? I know we talking about Western Conference Finals, but we gotta talk about it. The Timberwolves. I don't know. Like, I know we're like, don't rush, but like something got to be done because you guys don't have a legit second scorer. Like outside, if Anthony Edwards isn't on, and I know Julius Randle's good, but Julius Randle can ball hog sometimes. He did that a lot in that game. I was like, bro, pass the ball. And he's one of those players you can tell he gets in his way. He gets in his way all the time. Like, he's like,
Here's the thing with Randle. I think he was stupid. He was stupid because in reality, when the Knicks first made the trade for OG, right?
Yep.
We went like 15-2, and then Randle got hurt, and he was out for the whole playoffs, and we didn't have him, But the Knicks really wanted to run it back with him because we played so good with him, with OG. So the Knicks were like, listen, we want to keep you, but you got to take a pay cut. And he didn't want to do it because he got jealous. He went there. He brought the Knicks out of the fucking basement. They went to the playoffs with him as the lead scorer. They didn't go anywhere, but then when Brunson got there, Brunson became the king. And Brunson was then 2 years was named captain. Randle was not even named captain. So I know he was fucking heated at that. And now you want to make me take a pay cut?
Yeah.
He got his own way again. He was the one that said, I'm not going to resign. So the Knicks said, fuck it. We're going to trade for Katt. You know what I mean? Hey, better for us. We got a better player.
Mm-hmm.
But the Knicks wanted to keep you, bro. And you should have stayed in the Knicks because that's where you had your most success at.
Yep.
You made the All-Star team 2 years. You were averaging 25, 24 points a game. You were getting the ball. You were fucking, we didn't see you yet. 2 years in a row, you were hurt. So we didn't see you full-fledged in the playoffs with Brunson. We didn't get to see it. And what would have been that last year with him on the floor? Yeah, he would have played 40 minutes a game, but maybe we beat the Pacers last year, even with going 40 minutes a game with Randle there. We don't know. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, he's gonna get moved. I think he's gonna get moved.
Yeah,
They're saying Gobert, but I think Gobert kind of saved himself by playing Jokic so good.
yeah.
So he maybe saved himself another year or two on the Timberwolves. Um, but I think Randall's gone. I think you trade Randall for some more pieces. People are thinking about them trading Nas Reed.
He might have
Um,
to go too. Those comments
yeah,
after the end of the game, I'm like,
yeah. But I think you keep Nas Reed. You start Nas Reed
yeah,
alongside Gobert.
yep,
Because I think he plays more within the system. Nas Reed. He's not a ball stopper like
no,
Randall. And then you could trade Randall for some more pieces. Get a Conley's old right now. DiVincenzo's not really a true point guard. He's more of a shooting guard. You got DiVincenzo playing point, and DiVincenzo's out all next year.
yeah,
With the
yeah.
Achilles.
At least that's a
So
tough one.
hey, do you say, yo, Memphis, you want fucking Randall? Give me John Morant. You never know. Give me John
Uh,
Morant. And have him play with fucking Anthony Edwards. You know what I'm saying? Look for a point guard that's out there. Look, maybe
yeah,
you get just a pass first point guard, something. You know what I mean? But I don't know, because Randall to me is a second, third option, maybe third. He could be good on a very good team. You know what I mean? But we'll see.
but to have 3 points in a closeout, like, bro, you're killing you. Because the thing is now, what's the market for you? Like, because like, yeah, like remember last year, most
Yeah.
improved player, you did all you think, then you come out and you do a season like this. But that's at the inconsistency with Julius Randle that I just don't know if the Timberwolves have the patience to wait because it's like the window's very small and it's like it's getting small and small. You have a generational talent, Anthony Edwards, but you got the team around him. Like it's just whew.
Yeah,
Oh
you got
man.
McDaniel's.
Hmm.
Shannon stepped up this year. A guy they had starting at point guard. He stepped up in the playoffs. Maybe they run it back with him as a starter next year. But you could get somebody for Randall, man. I'm telling you, you could get a piece,
Yeah,
a good
that's
championship
right.
piece. Trade him to the Pelicans, man. Fuck it, get Zion Williamson. You know
But
what I
that's
mean?
another basket case that you don't need on your
Yeah.
team because he's you want to talk
But
about a fall.
but here's the thing, like you know, everything changes when you go to a different team.
Yeah.
The Pelicans organization, the coaches in and out. You know, you're in New Orleans. Fucking where's that fucking street they call? That's like the fucking
Bourbon
party street,
Street. Bourbon
Bourbon
Street.
Street. He's out there getting these fucking big booty hoes. He's eating all this nasty ass food. It's just a bad. Like, what are you doing in Minnesota? Like, it's cold as shit.
Uh-huh.
If for the most part, Anthony Edwards stays out of trouble. For the
Hmm.
most part, yeah, he gets into trouble with baby moms and shit. But I mean, a lot of NBA players do. So what do you got to say? You know what I mean? But what are you doing in Minnesota? There ain't shit out there for you to be getting in trouble with. So, you go to a spot like that, you have a more better ran organization. Maybe Zion gets reeled in.
Yep.
It's something you got to think about.
Well, we will be here and we will be covering it. And we got some good news. NFL season's coming sooner than later. Pause. And the schedule has been released. Any, as a Giants fan, are you excited? As a Patriots fan, I'm not liking the disrespect. We starting off with the Seahawks on the first, like y'all just want a Super Bowl rematch like that. Y'all thinking we not about to be good. Listen, we may have our coach doing whatever he's doing right now. I promise you, we're gonna be ready for this goddamn season, bro. We gotta win. We got to win. Oh, gosh.
Um, Definitely excited for the Giants this year. I think that um, I think that John Harbaugh is going to change life over there. He brought in a lot of players, a lot of ex Ravens, new coaching staff. Um, you know, Jackson Dart, I think he's going to take a step forward this year. Um, the schedule don't look too crazy for the Giants, but you never. I think every. I know they rate the schedules like, oh, first, second, third, but you really don't know
No.
because you could be like, oh, we got the fucking Falcons, they're gonna be ass, and then the Falcons are like 13-3. You're like, what the fuck? What just happened? You know what I'm saying? Like, who would have thought the Carolina Panthers would have came in and won the division? Everybody had the
Yep.
Bucks winning that division. You know what I mean? So you don't know as far as rating the schedules, but from what I've seen, the Giants' schedules don't look too crazy. Um, I think the Monday night schedule is good. Everything looks good, you know. And one thing I like about the NFL, they could do the swaps. If certain
Yep.
teams are bad, they could change the game. And it's gonna be, you know, every year the NFL is good, man. It's the best sport in the. I mean, you can't say the world because soccer is probably the best
Soccer.
sport in the
Yeah.
world, but in the United States, football is the end all be all sport. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Gets the most ratings by far. The Super Bowl is a fucking holiday, basically. The halftime shows a fucking extravaganza.
Yep.
You know, so you know this season's gonna be dope. Um, you know, I don't know. We'll see, but it's you know, and I like how every year moves are always made every year. New coaches
Mm-hmm.
have picked up, new
Mm-hmm.
GMs have picked up, new quarterbacks have switched up. It's always roster moves all over the place in the NFL. So um, I don't know. We'll see what happens, man. Definitely gonna be watching my Giants every week, man. I think we're gonna be good this year. We got a hard division. You know, the Eagles are gonna be in it. You know, the Cowboys are gonna be in it. The Commanders were bad last year, but we got another year with a healthy Jaden McDaniels. That could be tough.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see how it goes, man. But definitely excited.
And then the Thanksgiving game, the feast they're calling. I'm calling it the hate feast because you're gonna have Chicago at Detroit Lions, and you know that's gonna be good. And then you're gonna have the Philadelphia Eagles at the Cowboys. Like, yo, if they thought they were gonna pull ratings last year, you get Eagles fans and Cowboys fans Thanksgiving, yo, you're gonna have fights. You're gonna have fights at the table. You're gonna have
Yeah.
fights at the dinner table. You're gonna have turkey legs being thrown at people. Hey, yo, it's gonna be like, yo, Dak Bennett, Jalen Hurts, and now like, and then of course the Mahomes Allen shit. Like, yo,
Great Thanksgiving schedule, bro.
yo, they
Great,
milked the
great.
shit out of that Mahomes Allen fucking
You
rivalry,
have
bro.
to. You have to.
Yeah, I get it.
The NFL smart, dude. The NFL smart. They know what the fuck they're doing, bro. They know what they're doing, bro.
And then and
Roger
then
Roger Roger Goodell got that NFL like a well-oiled machine right now.
bro. And I'm like, yo, and now that's the time where everyone's gonna be sitting down watching, yo, well, who's better, Mahomes and Allen? Like, this gonna spark so many talks. Like, yo, this is, yeah, you're right. Roger Goodell, he really looked at it. He was like, all right, we put this together. Because, you know, they always put it that random Sunday 425 game. They was like, nah, we're gonna put this
Yeah.
mainstream Thanksgiving. I'm here for it.
And it's
I'm
good
here
that
for it.
the Lions and Cowboys are good because they always play Thanksgiving.
Yep.
And there was years when the Lions sucked, and it's like we're gonna watch the Lions. You know what I mean? But now they're good, so it's like, yeah, let's watch the Lions and Bears. Imagine the Lions and Bears 6, 7 years ago. That would have been a terrible game to watch. That shit would have been on in the background. We would have been
Yeah.
talking about fucking some other shit. But
On
you know, it's crazy because Thanksgiving, man, you can't put nothing that day. Like
Nope.
don't even put a TV show on.
Nah.
Don't baseball. All you guys, I know baseball ain't around at the time, but don't even put nothing. It's over. It's over. Just like
Yeah.
just look what the NFL did with Christmas Day. Fuck you, NBA. We're taking over. We're taking over.
Honestly, if they wanted to really make this hate feast, you should have done Detroit Lion. You should have done the Bears versus the Packers. That rematch from the playoff shit and how
Yeah.
the coaches fucking hate each other. That'd have been ultimate hate feast. I think they were like, hold up, we gonna. That's
Well,
gonna
it's
be a
al-
Sunday
it,
night
it's
game.
always the Lions and Cowboys playing. So you
Yeah,
couldn't-
yeah. So they got
unless you would have put the Bears and Packers at night, but it looks like they're locking in Mahomes at night
yeah,
because the
yeah.
past
Mahomes is like, yeah, this.
the past 2 years has been the Chiefs at nighttime.
Mm-hmm.
So they're probably gonna lock as long as Mahomes plays for the Chiefs, they're gonna have Mahomes playing at night on prime time on Thanksgiving.
God, the Mahomes. I was hoping he was gonna be out for a little bit, man. God damn, just a little bit, no more the Patrick Mahomes talk. But
Can't. He's the face of the league. He's
I
a
know,
star.
I know,
He's a
I know.
star.
Oh, yeah, I can't just. Anyway, that's the schedule. It's looking like a really good season to come. We will be tuned in. And we got to talk about one more basketball. The Wizards won the NBA lottery. I wonder how they're going to ruin it.
They're talking about trading out the spot.
Oh,
You know, because the kid AJ, he wants to play in Utah. So they're like, we can't draft AJ because you don't want a guy coming to your franchise who don't want to be there. So they're not going to draft AJ. There's other guys they could draft, but they're saying that, and the insiders are saying that they're not number one pick worthy. That they could literally trade down, maybe get a seventh pick and another pick next year, first round pick next year, and that helps them out more. They're working out guys more later on in the draft to see how they are to make a final decision. But yeah, it would be crazy if the Thunder trade for the first pick. They got the draft capital. They got the draft capital. They could be like, listen. They could be like, I'll give you 3, 4, 5 picks right now for the first pick. It'll be fucking mayhem. They'll be like, first pick, Carlos Boozer. I'll be like, fuck you. Fuck you, go to hell, bitch.
Please stop whatever. Please, Sam Presti does not need this under his belt, bro. Leave everything alone, man. Like, you keep winning. I get it.
Yo, imagine next year they have Isaiah Hartenstein, Chet Holmgren, Carlos Boozer, Jalen Williams, Shea Gilgeous.
Just gotta start fighting them, bro. At this point, just gotta start fighting them. Like, yo, GMs just need to start jumping Sam Presti every time they see him. Like, yo, bro, you doing all this type of stuff. Like,
and he hits in the draft, dude.
Yes,
he hits in the draft. Jalen Williams drafted. Shea, he traded. No one thought he would be what he was. Drafted fucking Chet. Like, the guy's a fucking beast, dude. The guy's a beast. And he got all these, and the Thunder fucking just missed the top 5 or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
They got a top 5 pick. Where the Thunder right now? I think they're at 11 or some shit.
Thank God.
Thunder draft. Was it 2026? The Thunder got the number 12 pick right now.
Thanks. Yes.
Actually, the Thunder got the number 12 pick, the number 17th pick, and the number 37th pick. So they could literally tell the Wizards, I'll give you all 3 of them shits right now. I'll give you all 3 of them shits right now, and you give us the number 1 pick. And I'll give you the number 1 pick for next year.
Please don't give them any ideas. Don't give them any ideas.
But yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, I don't think the Wizards. The smart thing would be, would be the trade down. So that would be like me being like, okay, Wizards, you're kind of thinking out the box. They had a big overhaul trade last year. Got a lot of Mavericks players, a lot of good, solid bench players. Mm-hmm. Hopefully, Anthony Davis can stay healthy for most of the year. They got Trae Young. You know, they got guys. They're trying to get them out the basement. NBA's trying. They're trying to get them out the basement.
They're trying.
Yeah.
Can't do that.
Yeah, we'll see what they go with that.
Wizards. I've never seen, like, when you talk about poor run organizations, that's a poorly run organization. Sorry, Wizards fans.
They've been bad since the Bullets.
God damn, bro. Like, when you had a whole different name, y'all still been bad.
Yeah.
Whew. Anyway, moving on. Once again, shout out to Nickel Pass for sponsoring us. Download Nickel Pass today. It costs $20. You get all your newspaper content with a single click. Download Nickel Pass today. It was a hot topic. You know, it's very icy with people right now. Drake dropped 3 albums back to back, and the internet has had a response. You've had people who love it, who claim Iceman is the thing. My boys are part of that. You have people like you were like, that's good. And then, you have the classic haters who are like, it sucks. I'm like, what did you listen? When did you listen to it? I didn't listen to all of it, but I know it's gonna suck. It's like, yo, but your opinion is irrelevant, bro. Like, you just being a hater to being a hater is like, to me, is never cool. I've listened to it. I like Run to Atlanta. Whisper My Name is cool. My biggest thing is I want to give Drake his props, but when he does the sneak dissing and he does all that shit, I'm like, all right, bro, like you doing too much. Now you talking about LeBron and his wife. That's that gossip shit that always loses me with Drake, because it's like you want to be cool so bad, but then you do women shit. You gossiping. You bed to you. It's like you pillow talking, bro. Like that. Even if I hate it, you never talk about motherfuckers' relationships, and I feel like that's where he loses his credibility. And Kendrick always called him out for that. But solid, love it. It's gonna be album this summer. We all know that already. It's gonna be played. Atlanta's gonna be on fire this summer, because Run to Atlanta is gonna be playing all summer. So, what do you have to say about it?
I liked it. I said in the chat. This is me personally. This is my favorite Drake project.
Yep.
I haven't had a skip in the album. I'll be honest.
Wow.
There's what I like Drake the most is when he raps.
Yes.
Me personally, the whole album he rapped.
Mm-hmm.
The whole album, and I feel like he has his R&B spots here and there on this thing, like with the hooks, and then he has the bridge, or maybe when the song begins, he has a little sticky. But for the most part, he rapped. This is what's crazy, is that everyone has been screaming for all rap Drake album his whole career.
Yes.
He finally gives it and is getting the most hate he's ever gotten in his life. It's like, what the fuck? The guy can't win, dude. The guy can't win. It's like, so this has been, I know it's not his best project. I would say, I know Drake fans will probably say mostly everybody says Take Care is his best one, but I don't know. It's between Take Care, Views, and Nothing Was the Same. I would say those three you can interchange with one. I thought also if you're reading This Is Too Late was good.
It's up there, yep.
But what killed that project was the ghostwriting shit. Once everybody saw Quentin Miller wrote a lot of the big hits, people kind of were off that project. Like, you don't hear Energy, got a lot of energy. Like, that was one of the biggest songs on that project, and no one really even plays that shit at all.
Yeah.
Because I think mostly because of the ghostwriting allegations. But yeah, I mean, I think it's in his top 5, maybe top 4. I think what takes the hit of it, what always takes a hit for, because this is just my standards.
Yeah.
I just think that Drake touches on the same subjects all the time, like it's bitches and partying, and I got mad money, and I think that takes a hit in the eyes of like Grammys and shit like that.
Yeah.
Which is why he don't have a lot of Grammys, because the Grammys is big on, do you take a chance on your records?
Yeah.
Your subject matter is just very artsy. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Drake is an artsy rapper. Drake goes with what works.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And I don't think Drake takes chances. You know what I'm saying? Like, Kendrick is the biggest chance taker. Like, he'll just
that's why you
try some whole shit. Like, every project is some whole other topic, and then the cover art means something, and like the album, damn, it's meant to play forward and backwards, and every beat means something, and it's all shit going on with Kendrick. You know what I mean? Where Drake is straightforward. It's like, this is what I mean. This is what I'm talking about. The only thing that's not straightforward is all the subliminals he does. But like people will say, "Oh, he's crying on this album." I'm like, he cries every album.
Yeah, you can't.
He cries every album. He's always bitching about his friends, some girl that played him wrong, some rapper that did him dirty. It's just this time the 20v1 happened. Now he has more ammo. To kind of talk about other rappers. But yeah, I liked it. I didn't hear the other 2 projects yet. It's too much Drake for me.
Yeah, that's what to say.
For me to listen to. But I've been on the whole album the whole weekend. Every time I get in the car, I'm playing it. I'm
Yep.
playing it, and my son's with me in the car. Like, yo, this shit's like my son's loving it. You know what I'm saying?
What's your favorite song track so far?
Damn.
Listen, guys, this is high praise from Scumbag McGee
Yeah, I
for
mean,
Drake. Like
I'm
you gotta, you got.
I'm a fair. I'm fair.
Yes,
I
he's
don't.
very
I'm not a
fair.
hater. I'm
Mhm.
not a hater. I say what it is. You know what I mean? To me,
Yep.
in my opinion. Uh, I don't know, man. It's tough. I really like National Treasures.
Okay.
That song is fire. Um, Ran to Atlanta. I like the beginning of it,
Yes.
and then once the guy comes in, like Mono Santana, no Hannah Montana. That was a part I was like, come on, dude, why'd you put him on there? But the beginning with Future came, that was
Yes.
fire. He came in with his verse, that was fire. Um, later on the track, one of my probably my favorite, I would say right now. I know it's always in a switch as I listen to the
Hmm.
album, but I like the a little birdie told me that you did me dirty.
Yeah.
He goes on in that track, I like that shit, like because I always feel um, like with females, when you break up with females, I feel like the dirt they did to you always comes out after.
Yes.
Like their friend tells you, or like so you'll be at a bar, bump into some guy, and he'll be like, "Yo, you know your girl was sucking some guy dick in the back seat, you know, 2 months ago." You're like, "What? When did this happen?"
What's up?
Yeah, like, "Oh, we broken up right now, but damn, fuck, this bitch played the shit out of me." You know what I'm saying? And it's always that. It's always someone telling you some shit. So that was the song was about. It's like a little birdie told me that you did me dirty, like, you know. So I like that. I like that. It was something I kind of put on replay a little bit during the time. But yeah, man, he got a lot of tracks on there. He got a lot, like Shebang is good.
Mhm.
Dust, like, dude, he got. I mean, a lot of it. A lot of it is really good, man.
Yeah. I like I said, it was. This is probably one of his better albums. I just wish I was like, yo, why are you still talking about the Kendrick shit? Move on, bro. Like focus
Yeah,
on your shit. This is a good album.
it's hard, dude.
I know. It's just
That
that.
shit was such a big deal, dude.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then the man got 5 Grammys for Not Like Us. He
Mm,
got the halftime show. It was just a lot, dude. It
the
was a
pop
lot.
out and all that.
The
Like
pop out. LeBron showed up at the pop
pop
out.
out. You
Is
had
it
Russell Westbrook and DeMar DeRozan crip walking
broke
into
up the
like
stage.
this. Yeah.
It was a lot, man. This dude was literally at home watching on his big screen TV
Seeded.
at the mansion. What he calls it, the embassy. He calls it.
Yes.
He's at the embassy watching this all. Like the you know the guy in the white suit at the end of Matrix.
Yes.
He's just watching this on all his TVs like just nonstop. And the internet was not
Was
friendly.
ruthless. Yeah.
They were ruthless.
Ruthless.
And then he made it worse with the suing. It was like he made it worse with that. It was just he couldn't let a lot of shit go, which made it worse.
Yes.
It was a lot, dude. I mean, I don't blame him for touching on it. The only thing I would find corny about the album, I would say to put this in there, was he did that West Coast beat to trying to be like, and he's telling like the hook was like, "Hey, little boy, let me show you how to do it."
Yeah.
Like
I
trying
was
to tell
like,
Kendrick like, "Oh, it's how." I like, dude. Do you want to hear Squabble Up again? Like, you didn't do it. You
no,
didn't do it better than
no,
he did. He did Not Like Us. You didn't. That song ain't better Not Like Us.
nope.
It ain't even better than TV Off. Like, don't fuck with Kendrick on the West Coast beat. Stop.
It's his
You can't do
thing.
it.
Yeah. It's his
It's
thing.
it's it's stop. But that's the only bad thing I would say. The subject matter I would say. But I gave it a 7.58 out of 10. Take those off.
Mhm.
The subject matter, like I said, and mention the Kendrick shit a lot. Was just like, let it go, dude. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
This
I took points off of that, but yeah, very very solid project.
very
Very good.
solid. Very solid album.
I would say after this, career wise, you know, my uncle, I always say this, he's a very religious dude. He told me a quote that always stuck with me. Nothing happens to us, it happens for us.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And I know things in your life may happen to you, and you may be like, this fucking sucks. Why did this happen to me?
Yep.
But there's light at the end of that tunnel. There's a lesson in that L, and you have to see it. You know what I mean? And I think what Drake has to take from this is that after this album, dead it. Leave it alone. You talked about it enough. You sued him. I mean, you sued the label. You know, it's enough. After this, which is good. It's perfect. If anything, this was a good thing. Number one, it forced you to drop 3 albums to get off your label because
Exactly.
you wouldn't have done that if this didn't happen. All right, so now you're a free agent. Now UMG has come back to the table with a new deal, or any other label. He's a free agent. Any other label coming right now and be like, "Yo, I'll give you 800 million right now," and give you half your whatever. Because they gave him 400 million last deal for his publishing. How much they making off of that?
Yep.
Like even after the diss happened, Drake was still the highest stream artist every month.
Yep.
Because they always put out the stats. Who's the highest stream artist? Drake was still, for as long as he got bodied by Kendrick, he was still the highest streamed artist. You know what I mean? So you do a deal with him, he had the cards on his table.
Yeah.
He can do whatever he wants right now. He's gonna sign for a bigger deal than 400 mil if he really wants to. If he don't want to, he could go independent, put out music whenever he feels like it, and make 100% profit off it. Okay, or he could really just retire, run his OVO label, sign other artists, run their career, and really just be out the spotlight.
Yep.
He has options upon options upon options right now, and none of that would have happened without what Kendrick did to him.
Kendrick did to him. Yeah.
So he's in a good space with that. And one thing too, it showed you who your real friends are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
He even
saying?
called out some of his people too. He's calling out some of his. I was like, hey
People
man,
behind
you
the
need to do
behind the
that.
scenes is that people, you know what it is? It's like when you're on top, everyone loves you. Everyone loves you. Everyone wants to be by your side. Everyone wants to do you favors. All this shit is happening. But once it seems like it's over, because it looked for a good minute, man, did Kendrick really end Drake? That was the question mark. Like, did
Yep.
Kendrick end Drake's career?
Yeah.
And when he was in that limbo, people jumped ship, bro. They didn't want to go down with the ship. If it sank, it didn't sink. Look, Iceman is all over the place.
Yeah.
He's still talking to town. You know
He
what I mean?
crashed the freaking Apple charts. I'm like, yo, and like you said, the ball, because they're gonna look at this, they'll be like, yo, the streaming numbers, especially for the summer, he whatever deal he gets is about to be through the fucking roof.
Yeah. And you could tell them, listen, because remember he did a $400 million deal, but UMG owns his publishing. He could be like, yo, I want 500 mil, but I own half my publishing.
Yep.
Now I make 50% off whatever I put out on top of the 500 mil. You know what I'm saying? Like he could negotiate whatever he wants. And if the deal ain't right, he'll be like, fuck, I stay independent.
Yep.
Fuck it. You know what I mean? He got options now. And like I said, now he's such in a good space career-wise. The people who reap the benefits now are the real friends.
Yes.
The ones who stood by his side, the ones who were in his ear. When he was, I'm telling you, he was at home depressed. And people were calling him, showing up to his house, saying, "You gonna be all right, dude. You good? You Drake? Remember who you are. You got this." Those are the people that are gonna be reaping the benefits off of his newfound freedom. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, this will probably never reach Drake, but nothing happens to us, bro. It happens for us, man.
Yeah.
You got to see the light at the end of the tunnel. You got to see that this was a good thing, and I hope that real growth, right?
Yes.
Real growth is really forgiving Kendrick,
Yes.
right? Jay-Z eventually forgave Nas. Maybe that was something holding over Jay's head, and Jay, after he pieced it out with Nas, kind of went up a level.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Because hate is a burden that weighs you down. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you let shit go. Listen, no one got shot, no one got killed. It's not like it's a pocket biggie thing where you can't get over it because people died in the process.
Yes.
But if none of that happened, it's something that you get over, and it's something that I feel like down the road Drake may look at it and be like, "Let me call Kendrick. You know what, dude? Thanks. I needed that.
Yeah.
I needed that. I needed that." And it's a thing that always I looked at too. If you ever saw Gangs of New York, right? So you ever saw Gangs of New York?
No,
Okay, so with Daniel Day-Lewis and Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
So it was gang wars back in fucking colonial days. And they fought with knives, whatever. So the leader of one of the gangs was Leonardo DiCaprio's dad. He eventually got killed, and Leonardo DiCaprio grew up, um, and basically was trying to take revenge out on the guy who killed him.
Yep.
Now, the guy who killed him, when Leonardo DiCaprio kind of infiltrated his gang and didn't let it be known that was his dad, because he wanted to get close to him to kill him,
Mm-hmm.
he started to see actually how commendable Daniel Day Lewis was.
Yep.
Like, wait a minute, he's actually not that bad of a guy. He's gonna kill my dad, but and he put Leo under the wing, so he's like
Mm-hmm.
conflicted, like fuck, like what, like you know what I mean?
Let's
Um,
do.
yeah. So, and there was even a part where he's in like one of the bars he has or owns or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and he has a picture of Leo's dad up there, and Leo saw it and was like, "Who's that?" But he knew who that was, but he was asking him to see what he would say.
Yep.
And he was like, "That guy gave me the biggest ass whooping I ever got in my life. I was in a hospital. He broke my ribs, broke my jaw, broke my fucking orbital, knocked his eye out because he had a glass eye.
Yeah.
So he's like, he knocked my fucking eye out. He beat the shit out of me. But you know what? That made me who I was today. And I
Yep.
always keep his picture up because I thank that nigga
Mm-hmm.
for making me who I am today. And there's even a part in the movie where they're like fighting at the bar, like, amongst each other.
Yeah.
And something got thrown and it hit the picture and it broke the frame. And he screamed like, "Everybody stop!" And everybody stopped. And he was like, "You fucking knocked down the picture!" Like, that's how much he admired this
Right.
guy. And that was the guy that was his enemy that he killed. You get what I'm saying? Like, so in the end, sometimes your enemy, look at Magic Johnson and Larry Bird. They hated each other so much that it actually elevated their play.
Yep.
And that when they retired, they stopped the rivalry.
Yep.
Because they're like, listen, at the end of the day, you made me Magic Johnson.
Yep.
Larry Bird's like, you made me Larry Legend.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's mutual respect. So I hope at the end of the day, when years pass by and Kendrick's retired and Drake's retired, or maybe they're still making music, who the fuck knows?
Yep.
They could come together and Drake could reach out and be like, I think on Kendrick's side, Kendrick don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I think he's proven that. Like, he kind of just like, I'm not mad at you, dude. I just had to body you because
Yeah.
I want to be number one.
Well, yep.
You're the one crying.
Mm-hmm. It's a
You're the
race.
one suing people and
Competition.
crying on every track. Like, I'm
Yep.
done with it. Like, I'm
Yep.
chilling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like Kendrick will be more open to it. Like, all right, bro, we good. I got what I wanted out of it.
Yep. I got my grains. I'm walking away, Scott.
Yep.
Like,
Everybody
and-
knows I'm number one now. Everybody
Mhm.
says I'm better than you now. So, I mean, you're gonna have your Drake fans that say Drake's better than Kendrick, but he won.
yeah.
This
Okay.
is not like who's better, Prince or Michael Jackson at the time. Like, they didn't battle it out. And
No.
in rap, we have the chance to see them battle.
Yes.
We have the chance to see this is why he's number one.
Mhm.
So it happened. You know what I mean? But yeah.
And like you said, Drake should thank him because even though you didn't like it, he made you look back and look at your crew and be like, "Yo, you really don't fuck with me like this." Like, yo, you had some snakes in you had like, listen, you didn't want to listen, but you have some snakes in your inner circle, bro.
And they were feeding Kendrick information. Why do you think Kendrick dropped Beat the Grams 20 minutes after Family Matters? He knew.
Yeah,
People in your camp were praying for your downfall.
yeah,
They want to see you fall because guess what? You fucking all these bitches, you're making all this money, and they watch it in the corner like, I'm going to get this motherfucker one day. Hating from the corner.
and you
Hating
probably
from the
fucking
corner.
bitches that they wanted too. That's the envy. That's envy is the defeat of
Yeah.
enjoyment, bro. Like, yo, don't let jealousy, all that shit, bro. That shit is.
That's
crazy.
why I never even growing up, never held on to anything with a female.
Yeah,
Because if you do, like, some women are totally off. Like, right now, one of my friends fucked my baby mom, right?
Mhm.
Would I be really mad about it? No, I wouldn't. But I would look at it as you disrespecting me, bro.
Yeah,
You get what I'm saying? But would I be mad to the point that I'm gonna try and kill him and da da da? It just shows me that I can't fuck with you.
Yeah.
Because if you're doing that, dude, then
What else you doing?
what else would you do? You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't be sitting here like, oh dear, like I would just would it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that shit will, you can't, dude. And it's like, look what it did. A lot of Drake's beefs were over women.
Yeah.
Over women. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I look at women like that, but I learned that other men don't. Other men get attached. A man could literally just fuck a girl.
Yep.
Not his girl. Doesn't want to be with her. Treats her like a bitch. Treats her like a whore. Tells her shut the fuck up. Treats her like shit. But then once you fuck her, it's World War fucking 3.
Yeah.
I've seen it. I've been through it. I've witnessed it. I've lived it. And it's not pretty. And for some reason, I'm the bad guy.
Yep.
So I learned, you know what? Once you fuck them, that's yours. I don't care. She come to my house ass naked. I'll call the cops. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want no sauce with that. It's okay. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like Drake has to learn that, dude. I think he's never learned that.
Yeah.
He's never learned that. Sometimes it's okay, dude. Pussy ain't all that, dude. I don't care if she's the bad. If it's the only time if it's like I don't blame the Rihanna thing. Like,
Yeah.
All right, if it's Rihanna, all right. But if it's like a fucking Instagram thought, why? Just stop.
It's not what him and Future were beefing about. Some girl that it's like, yo, it's always gonna be over. So, and it's like, yo, there's so many other women. Y'all just have to fuck the same girl.
Yeah. So hopefully he learned that. We'll see. It's on him. You learn from it, and you'll be blessed. If you don't learn from it and continue with your same actions and your same behavior, you're gonna get caught out there again, dude.
Yep.
You're gonna catch another L, big L.
Yep.
Because what God does is God goes, right? If you're doing a bad habit, God will do little things to you for you to stop. He'll do this, do that. If you don't listen, he's gonna bring the sledgehammer down. And then when the sledgehammer comes down and you still don't listen, look at Diddy. Look at R. Kelly. God allowed all that shit to happen. But they didn't look at it and say, all right, now I'm going to stop. They kept going. There you go. You kept pushing. There you go. Now you go to jail, buddy. Look at this guy, Chud the Builder. Numerous warnings. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Now, guess what? You're in jail with your bond at $1.25 million facing attempted murder.
Just dumb.
Either you listen to the signs. What did Kanye say? God sends signs sometimes only in glimpses.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it was when I crashed in the Benzes. It's the signs are there. You have to be open to them. If you sit there and just go whatever, 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 that big L is coming, dude. And when that big L comes, you ain't gonna like it.
At all.
You ain't gonna like it. It's gonna be life altering. Seriously.
No, you're right. And moving on, our final topic is another beef that ended. Katt Williams and Kevin Hart.
What were we just talking about?
Like, yo, it's all in the makings. Beefs are being ended.
That's it. What did Kevin Hart do? Yo, Katt, I love you, man. Let's end this shit.
Yeah.
And Katt was the one who had most of the beef with Kevin.
Yeah.
And he's the one that came to the roast.
Yes.
Let it go, man. Let it go. Who knows now what this would do with Katt Williams' career now?
Yeah.
Kevin Hart is the golden goose.
Mm-hmm.
He gets all the deals, all the commercials, all the movies. Now, also, too, it makes Katt look more mature in Hollywood's eyes. Oh, he's not this bitter dude anymore.
Yes.
It does all this good stuff for you now. Now, Kevin Hart's going to be like, you know what? I got this movie, Katt. Let's go. You're in it.
Join me.
Let's do it. What if Kevin Hart goes, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to do a movie, just me and you. We're a comedy duo. We're the headliners. Yo, tell me that movie would sell right now.
It would sell. You guys do a comedy show, tour together. Like, yo, people are going to come to... There's so many avenues that are open up. And once again, even though I think Katt was funny, I gotta give Kevin Hart a lot of growth points because that takes a real man to be like, yo, I understand the beef. I understand why you mad, but yo, let's talk about it. Let's open up a dialogue. A lot of people ain't doing that shit.
Yeah. That's why Kevin Hart is where he's at.
Yes.
Because Kevin Hart, the biggest mistake he made was when he got caught with the girl.
Yes.
Which is nothing. But if anything, Kevin Hart always shows love to everybody.
Yes.
He helps everybody.
Yes.
If you're a struggling comedian, he help you. Look what he did with Tiffany Haddish. All his boys grew up with, the Plastic Cup boys, they all go on tour. They have shows. He has the LOL network that they run.
Yes.
They have podcasts. They have all this shit off Kevin Hart. That's why Kevin Hart is where he's at. Is he funny to me? No. I'll be honest.
He's not.
But he has a fan base that think he's hilarious. The guy goes on tour and smokes it. You know what I mean? Highest selling fucking tour ever. Over Eddie Murphy. All these guys I think is funny to him. Dave Chappelle's funnier than him and all this shit. And look at someone like Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle made a joke about it on his special. When he said he brought his kid there.
Yep.
I don't know if you saw that joke.
Oh, he brought his kid to meet him. His kid to meet him. Kevin Hart gave him.
Yeah, Kevin Hart gave him the jersey. He's like, wear that when your dad gets mad at you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and think about this. Dave Chappelle's son thinks Kevin Hart's funnier than him.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Dave Chappelle ain't mad?
No.
Whatever. Who gives a fuck?
Let's do a tour together. Let's do shows together. Like, yo, Chris Rock, tours.
Look what happened to Will Smith after the smack. Downhill. If he would have laughed it off and just talked about it in the backstage with Chris Rock, Will Smith would be what he's being on top.
And now you don't even like your wife. So what are you going up there smacking for anyway? Your wife disrespects you every chance she fucking gets.
Still disrespecting him. Still. So I'm saying, man, bitches, sorry, women will get you in trouble if you let it. If you let it happen, they'll get you in trouble. And guess what? When you get in trouble, they ain't gonna be there to be like, babe, I got you. Nope. They ain't going down with the ship, bro. The ship is sinking. They're gonna hop onto the next life raft with the richer dude and the dude with the whatever it is, bro. Whatever it is. This ain't 1960, 1970 where the women stay no matter what. You know, I work in Newark. I see old couples all the time, bro, driving in hoopties and, you know, coming there in cabs and living in the same apartment in Newark for 20, 30 years, and they stay together. That's done now. If I'm with a girl right now living in a fucking broke down apartment in Newark, that bitch is out. She's out. Because she'll find the next dude. And guess what? A lot of women now jump ship just for financial reasons.
Yep.
Not even for the right reasons. And then they get played. You know what I mean? It's like you got to know how frivolous women could be. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that all women are like that. It's rare, just like there's a rare good dude out there. That's why it's hard. That's why it's hard for a good woman to find a good man.
Yeah.
Because they're so rare. It's like it's difficult. You know what I mean? So it's you have to know how to act. You know what I'm saying, with women, and not even women, but you know how to navigate your beefs with men. Because sometimes in the end, when you're beefing with a dude and you really break it down and take the emotions away from it, you see it's over nothing.
Yep.
You see it's really over nothing. It's really over pride. It's really over bullshit. So I'm glad Kevin Hart and Katt Williams did this. Dope. I didn't see the roast yet.
No, I didn't see it either.
It's like 3 hours fucking long, so I don't know when I'm going to get to it. I don't know when I'm going to get to it, but I'm going to get to it. Pretty sure there's some funny spots. But yeah, man, I think it's a good thing, man. I think this opens up for Katt Williams, who deserves it. He's been funny for a long time. He hasn't gotten a big break because of his attitude, I'll be honest. Just being a crash out. Even to look at it this way, right? He's a crash out. His Shannon Sharp episode, right?
Still highest.
What the fuck is it at? Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp. Cat Williams interview. Sitting at 92 million plays right now.
Mm-hmm.
So he got 92 million plays off an interview, right?
Yep.
No opportunities. None. Not one movie deal, not one commercial, nothing. So where did it get you? It made you go viral. We got nothing out of it. Now, this little bullshit did with Kevin Hart, did it go viral like the other thing? No.
No.
But it's gonna give you way more opportunity.
Yep.
100 times more opportunity. Sometimes going viral for the wrong reasons is not worth it.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Telling the kids out there who want to stream and act crazy and fight everybody and Chud the Builder over there calling people the N-word and just wilding out for views, that shit comes to bite you in the back in the long run, dude. So if you could piece it out, piece it out. I understand some beefs will never die and you can't piece it out because you don't trust that person, and I 100% get that. But if it's something that you can fix it. That's it.
And my thing is, I think I gotta get Kevin Hart involved. One more thing before we close out is that there's always top beefs between top black entertainers, Michael Prince, and I always feel like the industry sets this stuff up. And I gotta give Kevin Hart kudos for seeing that and being like, hey, why are we beefing? We're at the top of our game. Let's find a way, because that's what they want us to do. So we can never come together and like they always throw these people at each other. It's like, yo, they start getting knock each other down. It's like, and Kevin's like, nah, let's not do this. Let's build each other up. Like it's always a like. Listen, I don't see,
and a lot of people, and it's a good point you brought that up. A lot of people say that is Bruce Springsteen arguing with John Bon Jovi.
No,
like it's like Kenny Chesney beefing with fucking Garth Brooks.
Nope.
Like, is this happening? No, they don't beef with each other. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. They make their money, they chill with their family, and that's it. Hey, you want to make a song together? Cool. You don't? Whatever. A lot of these black entertainers, you know, yo, you want to do a tour together? No. All right, nigga, fuck you. Now I'm going to interview and talk shit about you. Whoa. Maybe he don't want to. What's the big deal? Maybe he's not in the schedule right now.
Yeah.
There's many different reasons. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's a lot of shit, dude. So it's like it's very true what you just said. That's a good point. And I've heard that narrative a lot of times. A lot of black entertainers come out and be like, I don't see white guys arguing with each other.
No.
I don't see Bill Burr arguing with fucking Jerry Seinfeld. Like, no, it ain't happening.
I don't see Bill Burr arguing with Shane. You just don't see it. You just don't see it. Like, it's always us. It's always us. And that's why I say I gotta give Kevin Hart credit for breaking that stigma, bro. I gotta give him credit for breaking that stigma.
Yeah. All right. So good podcast today. Appreciate everybody who tuned in. A lot of people stayed for the most of the fucking podcast, so I appreciate y'all. Follow us on social media. You can see on top PGN Pod. You can see all the clips. We also have updates on there, like, you know, if you're in the Star Wars. Zaza has a Star Wars podcast now.
Yep.
With I don't know who your co-host is. What's her name?
Slev, my girl Slev. She's actually from the One Piece pod, and we love Star Wars, so we started talking about it. We getting some comments, you know, getting some hate, getting some love. It doesn't matter. It is what it is.
If it's Star Wars, if you're into anime, got the Straw Hat podcast that he puts out, wrestling podcast he got coming out. All of them podcasts are on the PGN social media, so you could go on there and see all these topics if you're into any of these topics. And it's dope. I'll definitely be in the Star Wars one soon.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We definitely won. And she kind of agrees on your take that we don't need all these women lead actors too. So I was like, oh, we gonna love that one.
Yeah. But I saw some of the real quick. I saw some of the podcast a little bit, and she reads the books.
Yes.
Actually, I don't. So she might have a little more knowledge on me on Star Wars. But I'm probably gonna jump in on a segment. Like, I want to debate on one topic that I want to talk to her about. She might murder me on other shit just because she reads the books. Because my baby mom's brother, he reads the books,
Okay.
And we would sit down and talk about it. He's telling me all this shit, and I'm like, "Where the fuck is this?" He's like, "Oh, it's in the books." I'm like, "The fuck, bro? I never even heard of this shit." And he's like schooling me and all this shit, and I'm like, "Oh shit!" And I'll be like, "Yeah, but this guy did this." He's like, "Yeah, but in the book, he did it because of this." And I'm like, "Okay, I'm not. I'm lost."
Don't let it get you down. We're all open to Star Wars stuff.
Yeah, I'm into more of the movies and shows and shit like that. So but yeah, I definitely gonna be on there at least for one episode or so, and we'll see. But yeah, appreciate everybody tuning in. Enjoy your Sunday. Game 7 at 8:00.
It's beautiful out.
Yankees and Mets playing right now. Yankees up 5-3, which I love. And that's about it, man. Enjoy your Sunday. We'll see you next week.